insane damage, and tonkiness. This is one of the best Tonky build right now. You can face tank almost anything in the game and deal insane amount of damage and kill bosses under seconds. What's up guys, Pidget here. The base idea was use the new Hollow Palm keystone, increase of defensive layers high enough to able to face tank majority of the game, make core damage high enough to kill pinnacle bosses under seconds with flicker strike. Let's break down the defensive layers. We have 1.6k life and almost 5k energy shield. This is already making us so much more tankier than any other build in the game currently. But we're not stopping here, building damage reduction and more defensive layers to the build. We're reaching 81% evade chance, and if we take a hit, we will recover back 7% of our evasion rating thanks to the Ghost Dance aura. We can blind the enemies, which is lowering down the enemy accuracy rating, so we can have higher chance to evade the enemy attacks. In 0.3 they reworked how the evasion works and now can evade all attacks if we have enough percentage evasion. If we pairing with Deadeye, she provides percentage damage reduction because of the Gathering Wind and Wind War combination. That's 30% damage reduction. When we take a hit we will lose all of the stacks, but thanks to our very high attack speed we can gain back the stacks before we taking another hit. With 0.3 we also get a new thing, a new defensive layer called Deflect. This will provide 40% damage reduction if you successfully rolling the deflection. Currently the build has 67% deflection rating and feels super tonky while mapping or just bossing. Also this is getting boosted by the blind as well because the calculation is based on the enemy accuracy rating, which is getting lower down by the blind effect. I bet you asking, can I play this build as a monk? And the answer is, I'm working on the monk version as well, and maybe we can reach the same amount of tankiness and damage, but I need a little bit more time to get there. Till then, you can follow my monk progression on twitch.tv/Pidget2. Let's take a look on the items, what items we're using in the build and how you can reach the same amount of tankiness and damage. Biggest energy shield and evasion source, that is the body armor, and also, don't forget guys, I need deflection rating in the build, so I have deflection rating on my body armor, on my gloves and on my boots. So this is providing me already 60 or almost 70% deflection rating based on the evasion. And so as you can see here, my body armor is not that insane, just 1.1k evasion and 446 energy shield, which can be, by the way, much better if I would purchase a better one, but I was needed resistance on this one and also deflection rating, and that would be very pricey if I would want to upgrade the energy shield and evasion. And on the boots we have, guys, as you can see here, very high evasion, energy shield and also deflection rating once again, and obviously movement speed, because without that one boots would be not good. And the next piece is our gloves. So we switched from the Thunder Fist to this one because this can provide us level to all melee skills, deflection rating, lightning damage and physical damage to attacks, and also item rarity as well. So this is why I'm using now rare gloves, and also this is already outscaled the Thunder Fist in terms of damage and obviously in terms of tankiness as well, because the deflection rating and the higher energy shield and evasion rating. And I'm very proud of my helmet, guys. I crafted this one yesterday on stream. I literally started from scratch. I dropped one single one with tier 1 percentage increased energy shield and then crafted this bad boy, and it was very funny crafting because we failed first time but then salvaged back with a orb of annulment, so we saved it. So now if you're checking out the market for this helmet, this is around 10 divine or even more, and I just spent on this one like 6 divine to make, so it's kinda good, right? And also as you can see here, triple resistance and 500 energy shield, so this is why I said I'm very proud on this one. And the rings just providing us elemental resistance, little damage, and also you need physical attack damage leashed as mana because we taking the Walker of the Wilds keystone. Mana leech recovers based on elemental damage types instead of physical damage. So this is how you can sustain mana on longer fights. And my amulet looks like this: evasion, percentlet energy shield, percentage maximum energy shield, and all melee skills level. And I also anointed the Jack of all trades, and that is this gives us 2% increased damage per 5 your lowest attribute, because this build has 100 and 100 and 100 intelligence and dexterity and strength, so this provides us a very huge damage boost, and this is the best one currently, I would say. Let's talk about the positive tree, guys, because the positive tree is changed a little bit since last we met of the one divine version, right, and the other update variant as well. So you can see here we allocated back this one, the bestial skin and the enchanted reflexes, because the deflection rating. So this is how we can have a very nice deflection rating as well. And also, I want to raise your attention about the blind. So the blind is very, very crucial for this build. And not only we have 10% blind chance, by the way, because one of our skill is called Staggering Palm, and this is blinding also enemies as well. So we have like 50% chance to blind on hit. So that is absolutely up all the time, even on mapping, even on boss fight. So you don't need to worry about the blind effect. And blind effect is increasing or evasion, because it's lowering down the enemy accuracy rating, because this is how it getting calculated in the game when you blinding an enemy. So this is why this is, I would say, a very, very easy defensive layer to add or build. And the other big part of the build, guys, the stun, I would say, immunity or something like that, because guys, we need to take literally like 3k damage to get stunned. Literally, I'm not running a stun charm. I don't need, because even the bosses cannot stun us. So we have 50% increase stun threshold based on our energy shield, and because we have 5k energy shield, and it's even more with when we have an endurance charge, then we literally, I would say, almost stun immune at this point. So this wheel is absolutely insane, and also super good position on the tree as well, because we have a Javel socket here as well, right? So, and also a bunch of, you know, goodies with intelligence nodes and so on. And the other thing, guys, I want to raise your attention. We need to use a 1 Heart of the Well with chance for lightning damage with hits to be lucky. This is very important because our damage is lightning damage, surprise, surprise, right? So this is increasing our overall damage significantly. And also my rare javels is the following. So I would say majority of the time just crit hit chance and critical damage bonus. That is the two mod that you care. And the other thing, if you can get like penetration, energy shield, elemental damage, all of these goods, but it's very, very expensive as well. The Ascendancy looks like this, guys. So once again, we have Gathering Winds. This will provide us the Tailwind, and also we have the Wind Ward. This will provides us 3% less damage taken per Tailwind. Tailwind stacking up to 10, so this is why we have 30% damage reduction. And also don't forget, this is grants you attack speed, movement speed as well, so it's, and evasion rating as well, so it's absolutely broken, guys. Cold shots will apply the supported mark, and it will just provide you additional damage while clearing, and also automatically marking the bosses for you, so you will deal often more and more damage. And also because of that, we're using the bullseye, and it will apply 5 critical weakness to enemies when consuming a mark. We will consuming the mark immediately, so the critical weakness is always up on the target. So we have 100% crit chance with our flicker strike, which is very, very crucial for this build on the signal target situation. Now let's talk about the gems. So we have the cold shot. Once again, this is coming from the Ascendancy. We have Sniper's Mark here and Charge Profusion, and we using, guys, for clear Tempest Fury and for the combo generation as well. So we adding here rapid attacks, rage free, practice combo, elemental ornament, and efficiency. Now, the only reason we need attack speed and attack speed here as well, because we starting building up combos on the Flicker Strike. So let's just jump to Flicker Strike quickly. So Flicker Strike and Culmination too. So you can already see what is this doing. Supporter skills deal 3% more damage per combo. Now imagine you have 400 combo, you will deal 1.2k percentage more damage with your flicker strike alone. So this is the support what it does. Absolutely broken. And also, if you combining with the teleports and strikes 2 additional times per power charge. We have 7 power charge, guys. 7. So we're striking 14 times. So this is a 14 times multiplier. On top of that, 1.2k percentage more damage. And also we're starting on the concentrated effect, overextend for more critical damage, Hourglass for even more damage, and also inevitable critical strike. So why we need this one? The reason for it, because we need to reach 100% crit on the flicker strike. So it will literally one tap any boss in the game if you have like 600 stack. At 600 stack, it's just done, guys. There is nothing else there is nothing in the game that can survive that one if you're playing, I would say, normally. Obviously, a 5-man party group, you would need more stacks, but that is absolutely doable. So I can see it. You can just one tap anything in the game with this combination. And now let's continue the rings. So we're using Staggering Palm because you know what? You know, Tempest Fury is absolutely horrendous when it comes to clear. You can see here, this is your RL. This little thing would be your RL every 4th attack. So that is absolutely not good. So we need to add Staggering Palm, and when you're stunning an enemy, you will gain a 8-second buff, and then you will shoot out projectiles, and the projectiles can blind enemies and damaging enemies as well, and also break armor as well. And the reason why we need break armor, because it will grant us endurance charge and also the armor explosion as well for extra clear and literally just extra clear, right? Because this is not doing too much on a boss fight. And we adding here Nova projectiles, so you will shoot out 4 additional projectiles every direction, and we adding ricochet, so when it hits the wall, then it will chain to the target immediately, so your clear will be very nice. And guys, just ignore please the 7k tooltip, because I can tell you that this is deals way more damage than this that you see here. So Hand of Chayula will provides us the power charges, because that's the only solution to the power charges. We need to add culmination this one, because this will add the combo tag to this one, and then we can support with Alitize Chime, and this will grant us the power charges. Literally 50 combo and you will have 7 power charge immediately. And then we just adding Sniper's Mark here, because this is what you using before you using your one shot. We're using Charge Staff for gain additional damage while clearing with prolonged duration and monolith, because this is applies to your projectiles that you shoot out with the Charge Staff. And once again, we was talking about the Flicker Strike and Mantra of Destruction. This is the big damage button. 60% of damage as extra chaos. Literally absolutely broken. This is another very huge multiplier for just a button press. So this is how it looks like your signal target. You building up your combo with Tempest Fury, right? And then you pressing Hand of Chayula, pressing Mantra of Destruction, and then Flicker Strike. And literally the boss is just dead. There is nothing else that can survive that one. We're using Free Spirit Aura with Charge Regulation, Wind Dancer, and Ghost Dance with compressed duration too. I had fun with these guys, so when I was able to face tank literally stashed all of his attacks, it was, man, it was something else. I was enjoying it, and the damage is insane. The clear is also pretty satisfying and good as well, and even the hardest farming strategies is not a big problem for this build. And thanks to our very high item rarity as well, we can just farm endgame content pretty easily, and also just kill bosses under seconds, and also face tank and survive the very hard modified maps as well. So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this whole Palm Deadeye journey. If you have any question, please leave a comment below, or you can find me on twitch.tv/Pidget2. Thanks for watching. I was Pidget. See you next time.